Yo, what's going on, everyone? I have another review video today, and it's gonna be on the Ninjutso Katana Ultralight mouse. And right off the bat, this mouse is not gonna be for everybody. Um, I don't know how well the camera can pick it up, but this thing is fucking massive. Like comparing it to like a G Pro Superlight, it's like not it's barely a little shorter, but that back flare really is what, and then how thick it is, because the indent for the Superlight is a lot better than the indent on the Katana. And right on, like, just the back flare really hinders this mouse. I couldn't grip it properly. The way I like to grip my mouse is like I put my palm first, and then I like to do it like this, so I can use my ring and pinky finger and then like the bottom of my hand for more stopping power. But I couldn't do that because it was so uncomfortable. I have to click all the way up here, and if you click all the way up here, the clicks feel like shit. So I had to like kind of palm it around here, and then I was able to like grip it a little closer to the top. But I had another issue with that, because the buttons are like rounded to like a slope over here and not like straight like an Endgame Gear XM1. Because it's rounded, they slowly start to like fall towards all the way up here. They just slowly go like that. And when they fall up here, they slowly but surely go on the indent. And this part like is really what makes the mouse clicks so bad. So like over here, it like your finger will like, instead of clicking it straight down, it'll go like that. It'll curve into the indent, and it's like really bad. And then just like pre and post travel, right here I click it in, so all that pre travel and all that post travel on both mouse buttons suck. Scroll wheel is super average. I did not have a good time using this. It just didn't feel like anything special. Tensioning was average. It wasn't soft. The feel of like the grip on like the mouse wheel itself is really average too. Click hollow, really hollow. Side buttons, worst side buttons I think I've ever used in like the 5 years I've been playing with like different mice. It's just bad. It's just not very good. They feel really hollow. I think I can I don't know if the mic was able to pick it up, but they are just super hollow. There's the same amount of pre and post travel on both of them, just like on mouse 1 and mouse 2. Coding is, again, the worst I've ever used. Zero grip to it. Zero grip. I couldn't keep my hand on this mouse if I needed it to save my fucking life. Like, and it slipped out of my hand during like game sessions too, and it's killed me. So like that is like a big sign of like maybe up your grip game. That's like mad weak. And it doesn't help that it's so big. I have to like squeeze the crap out of this mouse just for it to stay in my hand properly, and that causes for a lot of forearm fatigue, especially if you work out regularly. The bottom, like the feet, you'll see that they're nice and big, and they're quite rounded. I haven't had any issues with that, but they're very, I can't even pick it up on the side. They are paper thin. All of this like no feet area you can feel on the pad. I can feel the plastic of the mouse on a 0. That is absolutely insane to me. I couldn't believe that. And then if I click right here, I'm clicking in the DPI button. Like, you just can't make this shit up. And it never affected me in use, but it was just really surprising to see, because everywhere else on this mouse is an absolute tank except this one spot that changes your DPI. Oh my goodness. And then the sensor is a 3389. You would think that I would have zero issues on a 3389 sensor, top of the line sensor. I've had spinouts in game. A lot of spinouts. I've had 2 spinouts in Valorant, and I think 3 in COD. I didn't have any in Siege, but I only played for I think 2 hours. But 5 spinouts total in 3 days of use? Pretty fucking weak, if you ask me. I And like I'm going so in on this mouse because I had so much high hopes for this mouse. Whenever I see KO 8.0 switches on any mouse, I am so happy. I'm so happy because those are my favorite switches. But you know, Pulsar couldn't do it, and clearly Ninjutso can't do it either. And it's Ninjutso, by the way. I don't know why they didn't add a U in their name. Kind of weird. That's just like a pet peeve to not spell things correctly. But that's fine. But like these are just weak. These are weak switches. Cable, as you can see, you can't keep this thing fucking still. It's just going all over the place as it pleases because there's so many kinks in the cable. These kinks have not left since day one. They haven't. I can. And they're right back. I don't know what to do. Like, it's apparently their new paracord, an assassin paracord. This is not a paracord, my man. This is not paracord quality. And then it's thick too. It's super thick. It was difficult for me to get it into my bungee because of how thick it is, and I had to give it so much give. Like, I'm at the edge of my desk because of how bad the cable is. The stress relief barely does anything. You might as well have made it perfectly straight. No point in adding this super small angle if it's not going to do anything. What else can I talk about this mouse? The software is usable. And by the way, you have to get the software on default. These switches, 12 millisecond debounce time. Who the fuck did that? Who did that? Whomst? Why would you make it 12 milliseconds? Oh God, there's just so many things wrong with this mouse when it should have been halfway decent. They made their Origin 1X nothing but good reviews all around from what I've seen, but they shit the bed on a wired mouse. Like, there shouldn't be so many issues on a 3389. New feet, apparently, new cable, and KO GM 8.0s. All of those, like, seemingly good things on a mouse, and it's so mid. It's not, no, that's disrespectful to things that are actually mid. This is below mid. This made me sad because I had so much high hopes for this mouse, and there's just so many things. There's just so much wrong with it. I can't even begin to explain, like, the difficulties I've had using the mouse, the dislike and discomfort I've had using the mouse, and then, like, it's an inspired shape, right? It's a IO inspired shape, right? And you would think that you would try and make the shape better, maybe a little bit smaller, maybe the hump not so high on the top so it doesn't force every single person to palm grip it. There's just a lot wrong with this mouse, and I really hope that GameSense does a better job with, like, their MVP. I got their wireless, and I don't give a shit if that thing's 20 fucking grams heavier than this. I feel like it's very easy in my eyes to beat this mouse with, like, the same exact specs. It's rough. And then, like, the price. So it's $60 just on their website. Sounds good, right? Yeah, until you get fucked by shipping. Mine was $30. I paid $90 for a mouse I've hated using for 3 days straight. I don't like this for productivity. I don't like this for gaming. I would like this to be put back in the fucking box. That's what I would like. They made such a big mouse. I'm not fucking King Kong. I got small little Asian hands. I'm not King Kong, dude. It's just they really needed to make a mouse that's just more catered to everybody, and they really shit the bed in my eyes, because apparently I'm the only one having these fucking issues. Apparently every single person in their Discord, on their Reddit, on Twitter, every single person is like, wow, this mouse is so good. I don't know if you've used a mouse that's actually good in the past, like, couple years, but this is not modern. Like, people can't keep up with Logitech, fucking Endgame gear. They just can't keep up. They're just so behind. Like, the only person I can think of is Final Mouse. I'm getting shit on by bots whenever I try to go and get a mouse from there. I really need a mouse to save my sanity. I've had 2 bad experiences in the last 2 reviews, and I really need something to come out of this industry and just not even amaze me. Just make me happy with using the product. I'm going back to my fucking meta because I need a small mouse. I need to appreciate a small shape again. But yeah, that's pretty much all for the video. If you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know. I'll try to answer every single one. And yeah, I'm gonna add my clips in. I think I maybe got like 2. It's probably not even worth editing in. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace.
I couldn't see them do the fucking cover.
They try and G him. Get this 2K.
Op 4 has found the biohazard container. Op 4, last stop standing.